Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you all doing? It's BK, the Xbox Barraca Bab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel tonight, ladies and gents. And we've got some TIR World Series action coming at you tonight, ladies and gents. It's the big 2's qualifiers. We're finally here. The esports series kicks off tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Spielberg, the Red Bull Ring in Austria, and we're going to be running 3 qualifying lobbies tonight. We've got lobby number 1 featuring 4 teams, and then 6 teams each in lobbies 2 and 3. We'll be getting underway in the next couple of minutes. We're just waiting for a couple of drivers to join us. But yeah, we're finally here. And joining me tonight in the comms booth, and also he is on the steward's duties tonight, is none other than co-owner, Mr. TIR. How you doing, buddy?
I'm alright, yourself?
Good, yeah, man. Bit stressed, but you know, it's qualifying night. You know what I mean. But it's good to have everybody here. It's good to have you here, man. And yeah, this is it, isn't it, Jay? All the hard work. It's all finally coming to fruition, and we've got the qualifiers tonight. And my goodness me, I tell you what, guys. Over tonight, the next hour and a half or so, you're going to see teams such as TTM, NVR, PRT, ULM, FGE, Visceral, Bunga, TMG, Continental Racing, Fury. No, it's Future Racing Team. We've also got VLX, WOR, AEM, Paradox Sim Racing, IXR, and AMS. Now, the format is quite simply one 18-minute qualifying session per lobby. 2 drivers for each team, and it's quite simply you add the two times up, the 2 fastest times. That's their overall time it's set, and the 9 fastest teams tonight will join Fury, FRA, who have already pre-qualified in the main tournament, which will be kicking off very, very soon. Probably, we'll be announcing the start date of the first round tomorrow. So yeah, that's the format. So basically, we've got 16 teams trying to qualify tonight. Only 9's going to go through. And what I have got is a little innovation, which I will show you guys a little bit. We're going to be doing some live updating tonight as well. I've got a little spreadsheet in the background. At the end of each lobby session, I can quickly input the times, and it will calculate the total times for each team. So you can keep a running tab on who's doing what. So we're just waiting. Well, still waiting actually for a couple of 3 drivers. There's a team missing, isn't there, at the moment? Who's this Jacob E66? Which team's he from?
He's from MVR. He is inviting his drivers in and he's leaving.
Oh, rightio, okay. So we've got, yeah. I did say, you know, join the lobby at 7:20 for a 7:30 start, but yeah. You know what I mean. Okay. So a quick look at the chat. How you all doing? Welcome. Good evening, Pumpy. Good to see you. Nick says first. Actually, you were second, dude. Pumpy beat you. Never mind. Keep trying. Keep practicing. Cajun, how you doing? Good to see you. Sav Legend says, beer. You're my favourite streamer. Oh, man, knock it off, dude. But thank you. I'll try my best. Rapid Jack, good evening. Yeah, hang on 2 seconds, mate. Matty, how you doing? Harris, good to see you. Jason, welcome in, dude. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you all here. What's up, dude?
Just a little bit of pre-quali drama. Jacob N from MVR had disconnected from the lobby a minute ago, and he's reloaded the game, and he's lost all the setups.
Wow, what can I say? Unlucky. There's not a lot we can do about that, really. That's out of our hands. That's
Can we get one back?
No, all he's got to do is speak to one of his teammates and get a setup put in. Nice and easy, isn't it? It's not rocket science. Speak to one of his teammates, get a setup, off you go. Thanks for the follows, MVR Bob, FRA Jonas, Cam 5675 and Miles 0107. Thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome to the channel. Where is PRT Legends? Where is he? He needs to get his team in. He needs to get his team in. So basically, the guys we've got initially from ULM, we're going to have Zun Wonder, an Allied Square. And then we've got from, I think it's TTMN, which is one of the new teams. It's the old TTM.
Talk to me nicely.
Talk to me nicely. That's a go-to name for an esports team. With Hoopalicious and Axe. And then we've got, who is that? Who's the next team? Who's how many racing for? It's AEM. No, it's not AEM. Who's he racing for? Who's
MVR.
MVR. You've got MVR and Harvey Booth's coming in. He's going to be doing some stewarding. So we're just waiting. Come on, guys. Come on. Chop, chop. Come on. Let's get you guys in here, please. It's supposed to be a 7:30 start. We've got 2 more lobbies to run, and we've got people have got things to do. You know what I mean? So let's get underway. We're still waiting for 3 drivers. And PRT, well, what can I say? They've let the team down. They're letting the team down at the moment. They're letting the team down.
I am in contact with one of their managers to find out what is going on.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I quite often find, mate, threatening with a crowbar normally does a trick. It certainly does with my guys anyway. Lurch, how you doing? Good to see you. Nath, welcome. Rusty, I should say WR Matthew now, welcome. And how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, mate. It was good to see you on track last night, back in TIR as well, Rusty. Very, very good. Ran Jeddah, of course. Jason, well, good to see you, mate. Dizzy Barracuda, TIR main team captain. Good to see you. We are still waiting for 3 drivers to join the lobby. This is poor. Okay, I expect pretty good timekeeping here, and this is not good. I'm going to give them 3 minutes, and then, quite frankly, it's tough. They'll be disqualified from the competition. Everyone knew 7:30, lights out, and away we go. So they've got a couple of 3 minutes, and then they're going to be disqualified. Jay, I'm not messing about, mate. We have got 2 other lobbies to run after this one. Levi, how you doing, man? Great result last night with your debut win in the TIR No Assist League, mate. Congratulations. Magician, how you doing? We're waiting for, I think it's PRT, I think maybe on their way now, Jay. Is that correct? Jay? All right. Now my co-comms guy's disappeared. There he is.
Sorry, my mic was turned off for some reason. Yes, that is PRT joining now.
Okay, we're waiting for 1 more driver, and then we're going to get underway. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the main stream. With the spectators, basically, we've got Jacob 5515 and Harvey Booth, as well as Jay. They're going to be just monitoring the track, monitoring the drivers for track extensions, for blocking, that kind of thing, because towing is allowed. The damage is off, because we don't want teams to get knocked out by a silly DNF or anything like that. We want to see each team set representative lap times. But the way it's going to work, if for any reason a driver cannot set a lap due to extending, corner cutting, whatnot, a default 1 minute 10 second time will be recorded. And if we find instance of a driver being continually blocked by another team's driver, we do reserve the right to give them an extra lobby to set times. So we want everybody to set times tonight. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Okay, we're just waiting on the 1 driver, Jake, and another, and he's got 1 minute to get in. Otherwise, we're going. It's that simple. I've got to ban a bot. I love banning bots. I really, really do. All right, so we're just waiting for the one driver. Now, what I'm going to show you here, it's going to come up. Actually, do you know what? I'm not going to show it. I'll show it in a little bit. Ben, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Rage, welcome in. Got a few guys coming in. Heatwave, good to see you. From TTMM. Parsnips says, bro, where are they? Oh, I don't know, mate, but they're running out of time. They've got 60 seconds. Jay, is he coming in or not?
I don't know. Brad has said they should be joining. Whether he will join in the next minute is a different question.
Well, they've got 1 minute and then we're going. It's tough. In fact, the session started. Don't ready up, guys, please. Guys, don't ready up, please. All right, well, check it.
Change the setting on the thing and it will stop it.
All right, I don't know.
Oh, someone's somebody.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Don't want people waiting up. 30 seconds and counting. Let's have a countdown, shall we, chat? 30 seconds, and then we're going. And who is it? Is it PRT? Oh, there he is. He's in at the last second. Whoa, better late than never. Jesus. I hope he's not this slow around the track tonight. Anyways. You got to have a bit of a burn, haven't you? You know what I mean? But we're about to get underway now, finally. We're going to say one qualifying session of 18 minutes. I'm just going to double check the lobby settings real quick as the countdown clock is ticking. I just want to make sure everything's good. I think it pretty much is. I've double checked it 2 or 3 times. Yeah, all looking good. Got the right tracks, is always a good start. One qualifying session, of course. Clear and realistic. Part permit is on, of course. And there we go. Car damage is off. Nice and simple. All right. Okay, we're about to get underway then for this first lobby. Just waiting for the game to load up properly. Looking down a pit lane at the moment. A rather empty looking pit lane. And we're about to get underway very, very shortly. And thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. It's always good to have your company here on BMFab TV. I'm just going to mute something real quick. There we go. Right, that's done. That's done. Uterus Esports on pole, says Lurch. Is that a potential quote of the day? Is that a potential quote of the day? I'm still waiting for my lobby to load up, actually.
What? You're at easy quality this. Uterus Esports on pole.
Sorry. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Right, we're going to get some telemetry up and running for you guys watching at home for this one qualifying session. The cars want to get out as quickly as possible. Soft tyres, of course, across the board, being F122 regulations. And what we're going to do is turn that off, and I'm going to, if it works, put that on. There we go. Top right hand side of the screen, you have got the scoreboard. I'll be updating that after each lobby with the driver times. And we can keep a sort of a running tab on who is qualifying and who is not. The top 9 teams go through to the main
Both
tournament.
Williams, one Aston Martin.
Okay, alrighty. We'll just wait for the outlap to pick up.
Levy Martin's first man out.
Thank you very much, Jay. There we go. So,
The last man
Levi
from the
or
lobby
Levy.
is
I
the
think it's
first man
Levy.
out.
There's only one Levi, and that's PSR Levi. Almost said WR. He's left them. It's PSR Levi. You know what I mean? He'll be. I don't think he's racing. Is he racing tonight? I can't remember. Anyways, it's Caesar, isn't it? And somebody else.
I can't pronounce his name.
Caesar, I think. Beast number says, is this 25% or 50%? It is not. It's the TIR World Series Esports Tournament. This is the qualifying night. It's one qualifying session with 3 lobbies. Top 9 teams go through to the main tournament, which will be starting up very, very soon. So Levi's just making his way around. Oh, a bit of a wobble there as he comes through turn 8, just trying to get some heat into those tyres. We're going to jump on board his car because he's about to be our lead runner. Let's do this. Comes through turn 9 now. In through turn 10, we're going to be on the start-finish line, and here we go. First lap of qualifying. And he crosses the line, starts his flying lap, making his way down towards turn 1. Probably take the car very wide, throw it into turn 1. And try not to invalidate on the exit. He's nailed that pretty well. DRS open, making his way up the hill now. This little kink here, which is turn 2. And then we've got the heavy braking zone, the hairpin of turn 3, which is very, very unforgiving. Easy to spin up the rear end here. Ooh, has a bit of correction there. Has to correct the steering, little snap as he makes his way down towards turn 4. DRS open for the second for the third time actually on this lap. And here we go, making his way down through turn 4, just roll it through in 4th gear, just under 100 miles an hour, through turn 5, and then into the double left-handers turn 6 and 7. Rolls it through, using the inside curb, allow the car to drift out onto that right-hand exit. Into turn 6 and 7, very tricky corners again, easy to spin up the rear end, but so far so good from Levi Martins. Into turn 9, you throw the car in and then try and hold it on the exit again. It's all about the exit speed to carry out of turn 10, and he's going to come through. Our lead lap is a 105.095. Amanigo's quickest though with a 104.460, great lap. Who have we got on flyers at the moment, Jay? Talk to me. Hoopalicious has invalidated. We've got Zun Wonder, who's done a bit of Colin McRae's off the track racing there by the looks of it. Let's have a little look who we've got. Jacob. We'll have a look at Jacob from his MVR. I think he's actually bailed out of his lap, or has he? Yeah, I think he has. So we'll go on board with Zun Wonder, who is about, so he's just gone through the 111.603, bit of an installation lap there from Zun Wonder. Allied Square is on a flyer, just coming through turn 8. He's got a little bit of traffic in front. Oh, he almost loses the back end. He's fighting for control. Is he going to keep it? Yeah, he's just now getting some heat back into those tyres. So he's going to go again. We'll jump on board with Axe, who's just going around the final corner now. He's going to go, I think he's going to start a push lap now. So we'll stay with Axe. We'll see how he gets on. Yeah, top 9 fastest teams. Top 9 teams. Go through. As Axe makes his way uphill through up towards turn 2. We're going to see some big teams, Jay, tonight not make it through. You know what I'm saying? Jay? He's not exactly...
I've done it again.
he's not exactly Martin Brundle, ladies and gentlemen, is he? You know what I'm saying? Come on, Jay. Wakey, wakey.
So we could see either some top teams now or the top teams qualifying.
We've got Axe at the moment coming through turn 6. Taryn chats us, which race is the TIR race? Not tonight, they're in the Assist 2's qualifiers tomorrow night, Tom. Just watching Axe just tackle turn 8 there, making his way down towards turn 9. We'll throw the car in here. Axe, of course, well known in the esports circles, very, very good driver indeed. We'll be trying to target Amelie's time of a 104.460. This looks pretty good. Fastest we've seen, second fastest we've seen, misses out by 3/100ths of a second. 104.490. Very, very good lap. Okay, Jacob from MVR is just coming out in an out lap, so we'll jump on board with him. Everyone else is either on an in lap or pitting now, obviously, but I think we're going to see. Is he going to try and get a tow? I think he's trying to get a bit of a tow there off Axe. Well, that's one way of doing it, isn't it? But he's actually on an out lap, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Kubota, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope you watch Treatment well, mates. FG, of course, will be in action later on this evening in their qualifying lobby. What I will need, Jay, for you to do, mate, is to take a screenshot after each qualifying session, mate, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah, can do.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to stay with Jacob because he is just about to start his flying lap. Of course, the drivers are on pretty strict instructions when they're looking to pit their cars to signify early by moving over towards the right-hand side of the track well before the pit entrance at turn 9. Right, Jacob then is on his fly, coming through turn 1, back on the power, and he absolutely launches it off turn 1. This is going to be a good first sector, I think, as he makes his way up the hill towards through turn 2, towards turn 3. For a bit of split time, 16.098. That is a very, very good split as he comes through turn 3. Slight wobble, has to correct the oversteer there as the back end tries to snap out. He's back on the power again, DRS open, making his way down towards turn 4. Again, he could go a wide entrance and throw the car in. It's quite a tricky corner. You've got to really be patient before you can really plant the throttle on the exit. He's 3.5 into turn 6 and 7, the double left-hander. Quite aggressive use of the inside curve, again allowing the car just to drift out onto that right-hand curve. In through turn 7, through turn 8, he's making his way down now towards turn 9, the penultimate corner. What lap time is Jacob going to set on his first run? Around the final corner now to turn 10, and let's have a keep an eye on the timing screen. It looks pretty good. It's 104.846. That puts Jacob into P3 for NVR. I've got who's my next flying lap, mate?
Levy.
Hoopalicious. Hoopalicious goes fastest with a 103.324. Great lap there. Here comes Levi Martins. Good lap. The 104.799 improves by nearly 0.3 of a second. His teammate Dan Hardy is about to come through, slightly down with his sector 2 split. But has he improved? Not quite. It's just basically matching his previous lap. We've got Wonder and Allied Square. Wonder looks like he's going to be our next car through. Sorry, what team's Wonder and Allied Square? That's ULM, isn't it?
ULM.
ULM, right, okay. So let's see what Wonder can do. The first lap was just a bit of a warm-up installation lap as he makes his way. Oh, did he get an invalidation? Oh, very lucky, didn't get an invalidation there. Very wide indeed in the exit turn 9. He comes through. It's a 105.997 for his first run. His teammate is just a couple of corners behind. Allied Square. Oh, bit of a wobble there. Turn 8. He might have to back out of this one. Yeah, he's backed out.
Backed off again.
He's backed out. Probably a wise call.
Anthony, I think, will be the next man up to the line.
So who's that?
He has backed off. Who has now backed off his lap.
Okay, I've got Axe on the fly now. Just making his way up the hill. Let's see how Axe gets on. Basically matched his previous lap, the sector 1 split.
Slightly deep into the hairpin.
Say again?
Slightly deep for the hairpin.
Honestly, I couldn't understand the word you just said there.
Slightly deep throughout the hairpin.
Matt 7151, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome, mate. Axe has found time, mate. Sector 2, 2/10 up. He's had a really good second sector. Could be challenging Hoopalicious' time here. Maybe a 104.2. Slightly deep at the hairpin. Thank you, Smeg. I didn't come. Here comes Axe.
4.1.
Yeah, that's a good lap, Jay. Fastest we've seen so far. It's looking pretty good here for TTMN.
The new boys.
Fastest so far.
No.
The thing is, mate, I mean, are they new? It's kind of a new team, but it's the old team, isn't it? It seems to be the remnants of TTM have got back together.
And actually not. This is a solely American team, I think.
It's an American. Did you say an American team?
I think so, yeah. Majority it's American, I think.
Okie dokie. 4 cars on outlaps at the moment. We've got Hoopalicious, Amity, Levi Martins and Jacob all on outlaps. Jocelyn says TTMN clear. Can you send Harvey an invite, please, mate? Apparently it's kicked him out.
Yep, we'll do. Doing it now.
Mostly drivers from BRL. Is that the league that... what's his face? I'm forgetting his name there.
No, that's not.
No. Let me finish. BRL. That. What's his? Bruno. Is that the team Bruno drives for? BRL.
Different one.
A different BRL.
Yep.
Because they're an American team. The one that Bruno drives for. Jacob from MVR's on a fly. It's going out turn 1. So he gets on. So at the moment we've got TTMN Ps 1 and 2. 3 and 5 currently for NVR. Yeah, that's what I thought, Rusty. It's Tacos League. Yeah, that's what Bruno races in, isn't it? Or used to race in. Perhaps we can clarify that, chat. Ah, gotcha. Thanks, Heatwave. There's more than one. Okay. Jacob with a 16.112 second split. Is he going to split the possibly split the two? Whoa! Jacob's left the session, mate. Can you send him an invite? He was actually on the lap there. It's just cars just teleporting to mid-air. It's quite important. He gets an invite, dude. 6 minutes left in qualifying. Is that Hooper's just on a push lap at the moment? Yeah, he's not.
First, but was down. Dan Hardy's up.
Okay, we'll stay with him. 105.128, fastest lap so far. As he comes around the final corner now. Jacob's back in. Has he beat that time? Yeah, he's improved slightly. Stays P6, but improves with a 105.078. So it's not about where you finish as such. It's your times. It's all down to the times and what happens. We've got Zone Wonder here from PRT. He's backed out. Yeah, he's backed out of his lap. So who have we got at the moment? Hoopalicious, I think, is on a flyer from TTM. Say again, mate?
Levy Martin, he is up by the skin of his teeth. Oh, he has invalidated.
He's invalidated. Back on board, Hoopalicious. Thanks for the follows. Just really good to see you, mate. Thanks for the follow. WR Paul 18. My goodness me, the big boss of WOR. Paul, how you doing, man? I haven't spoken to you literally in years. I hope you're doing well. So good to have you on board, dude. Looking forward to seeing what WOR do later on tonight. But hope life's treating you well, mate. Here comes Hoopalicious. Oh, that's track extending. Very borderline. Very, very borderline. Has he improved? He has not improved. Stage P2.
Jesus Christ, see you. You're a fucking only shambles. That's what you are. You're like that coffee machine, you know. From bean to cup, you fuck up.
Fuck you, Rusty. You got your channel points at last. Well done, mate. BR Ritzy, welcome, dude. Here comes Axe now, making his way out through turn 4. We'll keep an eye on that sector 2 split, which is between turns 6 and 7. Let's see how Axe gets on. Coming through turn 6 now. Let's split. Guys, don't spam the sound alerts, or I'll just turn them off. He's down. You were warned. Amini is on a flyer. Let's see how he gets on. We got cars at Axis coming into the pits there. Nick, how you doing, man? You can redeem those channel points all you want, but you've just wasted them all because I've turned sound alerts off. Because if you can't behave, you don't deserve to have them. It's simple as that. It's qualifying. I'll put them on later on for you. All right. I'll turn them off. Unlucky. Galaxy Champs, GRC. Thanks for the follow, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's look at how many split time. 104.49 on his first run. Is he going to improve? He is 10th and a half up, Jay. Yeah. He's in a real push lap now. Can he challenge? Axe needs to try and split up the two TTMN drivers here. Jacob's having a few connection issues by the looks of it. I'm really hoping he can get another lap in. Here comes Amini, and he's done it. Amini has split TTMN. That is very, very important for MVR and their chances of qualifying. They need to split those two cars up. Levi's on an outlap. I think we've got Allied Square, I think, is on an outlap at the moment.
Start the funnel. Yeah, I'll throw down the fight.
Jake, can you just turn your volume up a little bit, mate? Because I'm not being funny. I'm old and I'm half deaf, but I really cannot hear what you're saying.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking a bit quietly for the while. I will talk a lot louder now.
Yeah, talk loud. Tell your family to shut up. You talk loud. You talk as loud as you want, mate. TTMN goated. I tell you what, they've got some serious support in the chat tonight. They really, really have. Allied Square, they're just starting his flying lap. Out through turn 1. Over-revs the throttle, DRS open, making his way towards turn 2. Currently, his fastest lap time's a 106.059 as it stands. I don't think that sort of lap time's going to be enough to get through. I think we're going to see times later on this evening, quite possibly in the 103s. So he really needs to get his finger out here as he makes his way down towards turn 4. Some traffic there, just getting out of the way, just staying off the racing line. Oh, a bit of a wobble there, and that's up his lap gone, I think.
That will be his lap gone, indeed.
He is fueled up for another lap though. Levi, I think. Levi Martins.
Dan Hardy.
Okay, he's just backed out, let his teammate first. So I think he's going to try and get a turn on the next lap. That's the instruction. But Dan is actually, he was down initially, and he's still down in sector 2 split as well. So at the moment he is not improving. He needs to have a final sector from hell here if he is going to climb up the leaderboard. Let's have a little look. 105.034. He did improve very slightly. Can you keep an eye on the Discord chat as well, Jay? There's some stuff in Discord. If you can just keep an eye on that, mate. And then if necessary... Oh, he drops it. Howdy drops it. Luckily damage is off, so not too bad. Nathan is on the push. Jacob's on the push lap at the moment. Sector 2 split is coming up. He's well up. This is going to be a big improvement for Jacob. I think it's exactly what the doctor has ordered for MVR. On target, possibly, to try and challenge Superlicious here. This would be a big coup if he can stick MVR P2 and P3. Around the final corner now. Target time, I think it's a 103.324 for Superlicious. Has he got inside that? Oh, he's just outside. He does go P4. It's a very, very good lap time. The guys can complete their laps. The guys who are currently on flyers. Axe was down at his sector 2 split. It said purple on there. He actually has set a purple sector 2, but was down his fastest laps previously. He's coming around the final corner now. Has he improved? He goes quicker. He goes quicker by 5/100ths of a second. Zunt Wonder is the... Sorry?
Both PRT are invalidated.
Right, yeah, Zunt Wonder's just coming through turn 9 now. You see how he gets on around the final corner. Has he improved for PRT? About to come through now and does improve the 105.774, which makes him P7 in this particular lobby. And Jacob there has backed out, but I think he's got the job done. So good, very, very good lap times there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to, Jay's going to take some screenshots, but I'm also just going to take a couple of photographs of the screen as well, just for my own peace of mind for the leaderboard, so I'm going to update very shortly. The sound alerts, I've turned off because people were spamming them, and this is a qualifying session, dude, for an esports tournament, and I've turned them off. So don't redeem channel points because you'll be literally wasting them at the moment. So just watching the guys coming into the pits. And we'll get a confirmation of the lobby 1 result. Have a look at the time. Okay, we need to get this one done quickly and get the second lobby open. So there's confirmation then. Axe with the fast lap 104.144 for TTMN, Amity for NVRP2, TTM in P3, then we've got NVR getting P4, and so on. Did you get the screenshots, dude? Yeah, all good? Okay, what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm just going to populate the times. So TTMN times, you've got to look at those a minute. What was Axe's time, mate? I've got it. 104.149. So let's have a little look here. 64.149, and Hoopalicious' time was a 64.324. So the average, and we'll just calculate that. So their overall time's 128.473 seconds. I'm just going to do MVRs. Jay, in fact, Jay, if you can set the second lobby up, mate, that'd be fantastic. Save me a little bit of time, mate, and we can get everybody in. 64.209 for MVR. Jay, are you there, mate?
Oh my god. Yes, I am. I'm doing
Stop
it now.
muting your mic. Yeah, if you can set the second lobby up, mate, we'll just save us a little bit of time. I'm just going to put in PRT's time. I think it's PRT next year. 65.774, and their second lap was a 66.059. No, sorry, that's not bad. That's ULM. Let's take those off. PRT drivers, just to confirm, mate, was Levi, wasn't it, and Dan Hardy? Is that correct, mate?
Levy and Dan Hardy.
Yeah, okay, thank you, mate. So 64.799. 0.799, and the other lap time was a 65.034. Right, okay. So that's their overall time, and ULM, last but not least at the moment, 65.774, and we'll just bang in their second lap time, which is a 66.059, and there you are. That's the score sheet up to date. So at the moment, TTMN are clear in front, MVR2, PRT3 and ULM4. Top 9, of course, teams overall will join FRA in the main tournament. Jay's just setting up the second lobby. and then we'll get underway. So I'm just going to play on the safe side, just dashboard the game as well. In fact, I won't dashboard it, I'll just hold it on the front page, wait till Jay's in. We're going to head back to the command centre.
Is that clock going slowly? That's clock! Oh my goodness me!
Stop the sound alerts again for a second because they're going to span like crazy, so I'm just going to turn them off for a little bit. There we go. Okay, so Jay's just setting up the second lobby. The team's in lobby number 2. I'm just going to go up to the qualifiers. We've got in lobby 2 FGE, Visceral, Bunga, Tempest, Continental, and Future. Those are the teams we've got for lobby number 2. So, Jay, let me know when the lobby's set up, mate, so I can jump in.
Yep,
Jay?
it is. If I'm inviting you now.
Thank you very much, mate. Let me just jump in. We'll just quickly proofread the cannot join session. It's because you've got crossplay enabled. Do not enable crossplay. Turn it off.
Why did I do that?
I have no idea, mate. I'll tell you what, I'll set it up. It's a lot easier if I just set it up, mate. You haven't? Have you put in the Discord that you're hosting the lobby?
Yes. I've only got one driver in also.
Right. Okay. All right. Where's this crossplay? Game options, I presume. Is that right?
I'm
go,
not
crossplay.
sure.
Yeah, people probably won't be able to join your lobby, mate. You need to disable. Right, go into settings.
Yep.
Crossplay, disable it.
What is that?
Settings. Go towards the end where it's got crossplay and you disable it, mate. Can you see it?
No.
For fuck's sake. Right, I'll do it myself. I'm going to enable crossplay this time just so we can get this lobby underway. I'm just going to mute the mic for 2 seconds. Alrighty, I'm going to host the lobby. And we'll get this underway real quick. So this is lobby number 2. Create custom game. Friends only. So if you can put the Discord for them to join up me, please, that'll be fantastic. And we'll get underway. Yeah, I said I was muted. I just had to clarify something off mic. Bobbers, thanks for the follow, dude. Bailey29, welcome in. Good to see you all here. Let me just check that a minute. Okay, yeah, that's all tickety-boo. And we'll quickly get these guys in. This is a very high caliber lobby we've got coming up now, lobby number 2. So, stand by, ladies and gents. Stand by. Alrighty. Okay, I'm just literally trying to open this lobby up now. Cody's has been a little bit slow tonight. I'm not doing the telemetry tonight, Legend, mate, and the safety cars obviously was not needed. But I'm not doing the telemetry tonight because we want to have the score sheet up there tonight. Okay. Let me just open this lobby up, guys. Friends only. And lobby is open. Come and join off me, please, everybody. Lobby is now open. Jay, if you want to get yourself in, mate.
Yep, we'll do.
Why is it saying... Oh, Jesus, this game.
FGE the T3, that's one name I've started seeing this lobby.
Oh, yeah, he's quick, isn't he? Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Indeed he is. Very quick.
Alright, just waiting for the guys to come in. I'm just going to put myself into spectate mode and just quickly get all the settings in for the lobby as well. So we'll just quickly sort that out. We won't be long at all, guys. F122 coup cars, best of the best. And let's turn all the assists off. God, so many options, isn't there? You've got to like turn off and turn on and stuff like that. It's crazy, man. Alright, we've got the track right, Austria. Practice qualifying is short qualifying. I was going to say give them rain, but that's a bit mean, isn't it? And let's make corner cutting, of course, some strict. Part Fermi is on naturally. Stick the A, bump the AI up. Not that we should have to use it tonight. And damage is off. Fuel mode is set to hard. So I think my end we are good to go. Can you just do us a favour, Jay? Just have a look at the lobby list in this lobby and compare it to who actually should be here, just to make sure all the right people are in the lobby, and then we can crack on with this qualifying session. So I'm just making sure I'm happy with everything, that all the assists are turned off. It's very easy to leave one on by mistake, and I am old, so let's make sure this is all good. Formation up, yeah. It's all good, What's that? Oh yeah. Damage rate off. Right, okay, we're good to go.
Let's go run through now quickly.
Are we good in the lobby, mate? Do we have the right people?
I am checking for you now. So
Thank you very much.
VSR.
Oh, right. So the target times then. It's going to be very interesting to see how these teams pan out, because Rage, yeah, do you know what? I should do. That's just me being lazy, isn't it? I tell you what. Let me go ahead and do that now. Actually, you're absolutely right, mate. That's a really good idea. Let me just save those. Going to save it as, I don't know, G, because I can't think of a better letter. All right. Lobby settings are saved. J is just quickly proofreading to make sure all the correct drivers are in.
Can the FG drivers pick their cars?
Yeah, FGE drivers, you need to pick your cars, guys. CRT Sanchez, thank you for the follow, dude. Go, of course, I think one of the team managers of CRT. Good to see you guys back in the World Series. Hope you guys go well. Just missed out a qualifying, of course, in the last big 2's, the mini season. So hopefully you guys go well tonight. So FG are in their cars. I think we're ready to go. Jay, correct?
Yes, we are, indeed.
Oh, okay. All right. In your own time, guys, we can ready up. Let's crack on and get this second lobby underway. I'm not going to turn this. The problem with the sound alerts, right, Legend, is that when they are disactivated, when people keep on still redeeming them, it stores them up. Yeah. So I'm not going to reactivate them again tonight, because it will just be like going on for like 5 minutes, and we want to see some racing. We want to see some qualifying. So I'm going to keep them turned off tonight. So don't redeem any more channel points, guys, because you're just going to lose them. It's that simple. Let's go trackside, because the game's loading up. We're about to get underway. Okay, I'm going to leave the scoreboard up there as well during the qualifying session. We've got the first 4 teams in. 6 teams in this lobby. They're FG, VSR, BRT, TMG, CRT, and FRT.
Okay, here
Barney
we
says, why do I have 22.3 thousand channel points? Huh? Because you're tight and you don't redeem them. Simple answer.
Who will be the first driver out on track in lobby 2?
Absolutely. This is a good lobby, mate. The drivers in this lobby. This is a real top tier lobby here coming up. This is going to be a banger. Alright, just waiting for the game to fully load up. There we go. There we go. And we're going to have a quickly run down the drivers on show tonight. We've got Magician, Chelsea fan, Steve F1, Bobbits, Quantum, Ghost Tamino, Harv, Latifi, Meatball, Tom, Chudy, and Akos. Okay, the teams in action. We've got the Red Bull. I think it is the Red Bull for Chudy and Akos. For FRT, they've got the Ferrari. That's Harv and Tom.
VSR is.
From BRT, we've got VSR. Yeah, we've got from BRT. We've got Meatball and Magician. And CRT, we've got Bobbits and Quantum. FG, I think it's Steve and Latifi. Who's the other team again? I forgot now. TMG, isn't it? TMG. Tempest, yeah. And that's Ghost Tamino and Chelsea fan. Right, we've got some cars on track. Let's get the
Ghost Tamino first one.
Okay. So that's where the Alpha Tauris first. Goes Tamino. Alright, so we're about to get underway for the second qualifying lobby. Of course, tomorrow night, ladies and gents, we've got the Assist 2's qualifiers. We've got 4 lobbies to get through tomorrow night. So nice and early start tomorrow night and probably a late finish as well. But I'm fascinated to see how these teams all get on in this particular lobby. This is a very high caliber lobby. Tamino from TMG is about to start his flying lap. So without any further ado, let's jump on board his car and take a little look at a flying lap. Here we go. Makes his way round the final corner, opens up the steering, and it's hot lap time. Making his way down towards turn number 1, takes a wide approach, throws the car into turn 1 again, just kissing the apex. Beautifully done. Back on the power, DRS open, and now it's full beams all the way up the hill. Be maxing out around about 200 miles an hour. And there's a heavy braking zone for the turn 3 hairpin. You've got to watch the exit here because it's easy to spin here to light up those rear tyres, but it's nicely done. Back on the power, DRS open, making his way down the hill towards turn 4. And again, it'll be a wide approach and throw the car in. It's a tough corner, turn 4. It's a longer corner than a lot of people think, and you've got to be patient before really planting the throttle on the exit. He's actually handled that quite nicely. 3-5 into turn 6 and 7. Sector 2 split. It's coming up momentarily. This will give us a benchmark. It's a 44.777 as he makes his way through 7 into turn 8. Oh, he's almost lost the back end. Had to recover. That was a very, very good recovery there. As he makes his way through 9 in towards turn 10, final corner. Tamino on his first flying run. What have we got? We have got a 104.534. Good lap there. Who've we got next?
Bobbert coming through with a
104.677. Okay. Chelsea fan about to come through for TMG. Got some traffic just in front of him. Quantum goes fast as 104.325 CRT. Chelsea fan goes through the 105.118. Magician's just coming through sector 3. It's not on the push lap.
Line now.
Meatball for BRT. For Bunga goes through the 105.181. Tidy lap time there.
Has backed off.
Okay. Steve's backed off as well. Latifi has backed off. We've got Chudy from FRT on a fly. We've got Tom and Chudy. Yeah. Chudy's about to come through now. He's invalidated. So we're back on board with Tom for Future Racing 2. Let's see what we can do.
You had called Visual Racing FRT again.
What's that, sorry?
You called VSR FRT again.
Ah, well, you know, hey, shoot me. What are you going to do? See me? I've got bigger pockets and a bigger wallet than any of those guys. Trust me on that one. Here comes Tom from FRT. Making his way around the final corner. Turn 10. Camber curve on the exit. Target time to 104.325. It's 104.749 from FRT. Tom, that puts him into P6. I think a couple of guys had to go again. Chudy from Visceral is invalidated again.
GG watching Magician will be next on the line. He is up on his time. I believe he has gone for another push now.
Magician had a wobble there, but has improved. Goes P7 for Bungo, the 104.756. FR2, Tom is on a warm down lap. Steve, I think he's just going to have to come in and pit, isn't he? Put a new set of boots on there, really. He's done 2 laps on those tyres already. Going to stay with Latifi, I think could be on a flyer. Keeping on that sector 1 split. 16.855. No, he's down. He's considerably down.
These are very competitive times for opening runs of qualifying.
Yeah, mate, I tell you what, it wouldn't surprise me if we saw something approaching a 103.9 by the time we're all said and done. But a good set of laps so far. Sort of, it's your banker lap, isn't it? Yeah, then now they've set those times, the guys can really push. Of course, with Austria, it's kind of track where I think technically you can get 4 runs in, can't you?
Yeah, depending on when you come in and when you go out. Yeah.
Latifi from False Group's coming in the pits, so new set of tyres going on there. We've got 4 guys on outlaps. Bobbitt's from CRT is on an outlet. I think actually it's Tamino's the lead car.
That stuff that they have, I mean, it cost them a bit of time. Coming in, ace the corner, and person for the last one, essentially regain the time that he lost. 167, and here he is, start his lap. At the A1, the Red Bull ring. Gear 4, up to 5, no, not gear 5, very nice one. Oh, I'm losing my voice, sorry. Up to
Just call this lap and I've got to make a slight adjustment.
He's down on his time. He's down on his time.
Okay.
Through set 1.
He's making his way down now towards turn 4. Let's see how he gets on. Making his way through 4 now. 6-2 split was, I think it was a 44.777, wasn't it, on his first flying lap. So we'll see if he's up on that time. He made a bit of a mistake though there. He's gone wide at turn 6 and has lost a bit of time there. I wonder if he may have bought this lap. Yeah, he's backed off, mate.
There was a McLaren from around.
Quantum's out of spin. Quantum's out of spin.
Yeah.
Bobbis is coming through.
He is a 10th up on his time. He is perfect in the section also.
He's nearly 2 tenths up actually. 197. Just coming through now. This is looking good for CRT at the moment. Around the final corner, are we going to see somewhere around about 104.3, 104.4? It's P1 and P2. Yeah, absolutely.
RT.
Here comes Harv from FRT. 104.719, his first run. Has he improved? He's outside his time. Akos decides to bail out. He's in the pits. I think Quantum had a spin, didn't he? Exit turn 1.
Finally.
Meatball's not on the push lap at the moment. Cheat from Visceral. About to come through now. It's coming out turn 10.
Oh, well, he will go up to
Great
P2.
lap. Great lap there from Judy. That's yeah, I tell you what, mate, he'll feel a mighty sigh of relief putting that car provisionally in P2 there, because of course he invalidated his first run, so he'll be very, very happy indeed. Let's see what we've got on flies at the moment. FRT, Tom is on a fly. Magician is just behind him, so we'll jump on board with Tom. Let's see who'll come through. Yeah, slightly up. This could make a difference, mate. He could, he certainly could improve FRT's time, because his teammates just in front of him on the timing boards. Can he find an extra half a tenth and get P5 from Akos? About to find out here. Looking at about a 104.653, potentially. Oh, he's done it. He's done it by he's improved. He's done it by 1/100th of a second. That's big, big news. Magician about to come through. 104.7 flat goes P8. We've got Latifi. Oh, this is a quick lap. 104.4 on the cards here, possibly. Actually, lost a little bit of time in the final sector there, Jay.
He really was a lot further up in the second section than he was in the third. There was a mistake in the lap.
Stevie's just coming for FGE. Is currently on the flight at the moment, just making his way through turn 5 into 6 and 7. So 44.7 is a decent split. He's up, but he's down on Tamino's split, but he is up on his previous lap. He needs to find, I'd say, another couple of tenths to be sort of targeting around about a 104.7. Just keep an eye on how it comes from the final. Oh, he's invalidated. He's borrowed too much on the exit of turn 9, and his invalid is going to have to go again. In fact, it was a 104.7 as well. That would have put him right up to P9, P10. So that's going to be frustrating. Sorry?
Had back Meatball was on his run up to the line, he had back off and he did run wide out of the penultimate corner.
Right.
Teammate hits. You just like Akos start to lap now.
Tamino's on a lap at the moment, making his way down towards turn 4. It's good to see no one taking out the brake boards as well. You know what I mean?
Indeed. It's very good to see.
So look at Tamino's split. It's a 44.83, he's slightly down. Still a good time, but he's slightly down on his best lap so far. Needs to find about a 10th and a half in the final sector if he's going to get into the top 3 here.
Hold on a minute.
He's invalidated on the exit. Again, turn right's the second car on the bounce. Now he's seen caught out with the track extension. Bobbits is on the fly. Quantum is on the fly as well. Where's Chelsea's fan at the moment? Akos coming down turn 4. Chelsea fan just going through turn 6. 45.103 for the sector 2 split. He's slightly up in his previous lap time, but he's got to find quite a bit in the final sector here if he's going to improve for TMG. He's invalidated as well. Again, third car on the bounce. Exit at turn 9. He's catching a lot of people out tonight. Akos is not on a push lap anymore.
Quantum.
He's about to come through. He's a 10th up sector 2 splits. He's going quicker again. Has he cemented P1? He lost time. I think it's because he went quite considerably over the final corner. Didn't quite get the entrance right to turn 10.
His teammate Bobbits.
Yeah, just lost the time there. That's a cleaner. Oh, but he's dropped it. Bobbits has dropped it on the exit. It looked to be a cleaner turn 10, but the back end. He did a runner. You remember from all you guys went from Big 2's last season. He did a runner. Okay, on board a half. Half is up. This is looking good for FRT. He's found a good chunk of time in the second sector. Can he cement that time in sector 3? Comes through turn 10 now. Back on the power. What has he got in the tank? It looks like he's going to be up. So yeah, he's big improvement from half. Goes P3. A 104.425. That was a mighty lap. Really big improvement. His teammate Tom has just started to fly. Got Magician from Bunga just behind him. Looks like he's going to get a nice little tow here up to turn 3. But Tom is actually slightly down at his split.
Akos at turn 1, Akos. And what keep it going, Akos.
Improved, he gets P6.
Up by 10, got the P6.
Yeah. Back on board with FRT Tom at the moment. Is Harvey in the chat? I'm not seeing Harvey tonight. Harvey C19?
Oh, into my home.
Tom down slightly at the sector 2 split, so he's almost matching his previous lap at the moment. Can he find that 10th? He needs to find in the final sector to get above Visceral. About to come around the final corner now. What has he done? Oh, he's dropped it as well. Exactly the same as Bobbits. The exit at turn 10. He's dropped the rear end. He's in the wall. And Magician's coming through. Magician improves. Goes P5. That's big. That's important for Bunga. They had to improve. They had to go up the leaderboard. That's a mighty, mighty lap. Latifi is about to come through the sector 2 split now through turns 6 and 7. Yellow's in sector 2. Oh, he's invalidated on the. He's got just spotted a little bit too much curb there between turns 6 and 7. Meatball, yeah, he needs a good lap here. He's just seen his teammate go P5 for Bunga. Okay, we're going to keep our eye on the timing screens again. Sector 2 split. Oh, so important for Meatball. What has he got in the tank? Oh, he's dropped the back end at turn 6. Yeah. He's lit up those rear tyres, just borrowing a little. Honestly, this new game with the driving mechanics, it's so tricky. It really, really is. Now, how long have we got in qualifying? The guys have just got enough time to come in and get out again. It's a very short lap, of course, very short out lap here at Austria, so they've got just enough time for an extra run. And some of these teams, this extra run could make or break their tournament. It's going to be that close. Tamino is on a push lap, I believe. Sean Keeper, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Brett Kravitz in the chat. Mr. Brett, how you doing, dude? Okay, Tomino is down, not improving at the moment for TMG. I think it's TMG, isn't it? Okay. Oh, he's backing out. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Oh, now can Tomino get out in time? This is going to be close, actually. He may just be able to get another lap in, another attempt in. So, Tomino, he's TMG, isn't he?
Yeah, he is TMG.
Okay, a few cars in outlaps at the moment. Quantum's an outlap at the moment, going through turn 4, half through turn 6. Bobbitt's just behind him, and ACOS. So it looks like it's going to be half. Is going to be the first car for his final run. Just getting the car prepped now. We're going to launch it off turn 10. Okay, here we go. This is the last run for these drivers. There's a lot of traffic in front of him, so his teammate in front of him as well on an outlap at the moment into turn 1. Looking at around about a mid-16s for the sector 1 split. I think Tom's on instructions there in front to give him a toe down. He's down. Harvey is not improving at the moment. He's down on his previous time. He's going to get a little bit of a toe here off Tom. But it is a short toe, that's the problem. Is it going to really, really help him? Tom will just peel out of the way now, and Harvey's back on it coming through turn 4. We'll keep an eye on the sector 2 split. Harvey currently sat in P3, so it's looking at the moment FRT in P3 and P8 in this particular lobby. As Half comes around turn 6, allows the car to drift right to the optimal line. He's matching his time from the previous lap, maybe just down a smidge. Can he find a little bit of extra? He only needs to find 3 100ths overall to jump FRT into P2 in this lobby. He's coming around the final corner now. Gets back on the power. Snap of oversteps. He has to correct that. Might just cost him a smidgen of time. And he stays where he is, mate. Wow. Okay, Quantum is just about to come through. There's another driver on timing screens. Okay, here comes Quantum. This could be big. He was quicker again. 103s. Oh, it's close. It's a 104.1. A monster lap. His teammate Bobbers is coming through. He's just starting to fly now. No, he's just managing to get a flyer in. Magician is on a fly. Tom is coming out to Latifi. Chelsea fan, Meatball. Got to go with Chelsea fan, then Latifi. Chelsea fan has found some time. 2/10 up at the sector 2 split. But he needs to find a lot of time. He's got to find half a second on Latifi. Soon it gets on. Copley, thanks for the follow. PSR Harry, good to have you on board, dude. Oh, he's got it all wrong there at turn 10. He's lost a bit of time. He's invalidated.
That'll be next lap.
Yeah, that's his qualifying done. Latifi, can he get to the checker flag in time? I don't think he is. I think this is going to be it for FGE, for Latifi. Is he going to cross that line? No. Oh, my dear. He's not made it through. Tom was slightly up at the sector 2 split. Let's see what he's got in the tank. He needs to find less a 10th. And he hasn't done quite enough. He finishes his qualifying run. Who have we got on track at the moment? Magician, oh, he's dropped it. Meatball is on a push lap at the moment for Bunga. This is important. He was miles up. Can he possibly get in front of Latifi here? This is going to be close. Not quite. This is out by 6 100. It does improve, though. This is important. The 104.705. And I think, mate, I think we're pretty much done. What about Chudi? Where's Chudi at the moment? Chudi's invalidated, so yeah, we're done. We are done in qualifying. Oof, what a sesh that was, Jay. Outstanding. Oh, that's got to take a...
Honestly, the times from the get-go, the first run, they were all amazing. Then how close it is now towards the end.
Absolutely, mate.
It's amazing.
Okay. All right, we're going to give you a quick confirmation then of the qualifying times, and then we'll reset the lobby. Jay, if you can take the screenshots again, mate.
I have indeed.
I'll be grateful, dude. Thank you so much. This is getting very interesting. Kiwi from BRT says Magician was blocked by Ghost. Didn't see anything, dude. Stewards are watching. If they'd have seen anything, mate, they'll take note of it. Let's give you a bit of confirmation though here. So for Continental then, P1 and P4, that's Quantum and Bobbitt's very happy with that. Visceral have ended up P2 and P7 in this particular lobby with Chudi and ACOS. The FRT drivers are P3 and P8 in this lobby, and then we've got Bunga P5, P10, FGE P9 and P11. So it's I mean, they could still get through TMG P6 and P12. So what I'm going to do now is start punching some of those lap times in before we go back to the command center. So just bear with me a sec, guys, and we're going to start putting these times in and see what we've got. So we've got Latifi did a 64.645. Okay, so that one's punched in, and Steve did a 64.888. So, and what I can do, see what I'll do at the end of this, I'll sort it as well, so you'll get a real good picture. Visceral Chudi 64.397, and I will, of course, be going through all these timings thoroughly before they're officially announced as well. ACOS at a 64, what's that, 547, and then we've got Bungo at a 64.480. Oh, got that one wrong. Meatball at 64.705. Okay, Tempest 64.534, and Chelsea did a 65.118. Oh, gone too far. Continental 64.115, outstanding there from Quantum, and also Bobbitt's as well, 64.438. And last but not least, Future Racing Team, we've got Harv with a 64.425, and we've got Tom with a 64.577. Alrighty, okay, let's dashboard this game, and let's head back to the command center real quick. And I'm going to set this lobby up for the final lobby of this qualifying session here for the big 2's. I just got to add a couple of people onto my friends list so they can get in okay. Oh, our friend.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Alrighty. That's loud! Holy smokes, that's loud. Is that correct? Just 2 secs, guys. I want to check something real quick. Yep, that is. Right, okay. Well, let's get this funnel lobby set up. And we'll go again one more time. Hippolicious, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome in, dude. Good qualifying run early on, man. Very, very impressive for TTMN. Alrighty. Job Racing 77. Or Joe P Racing, I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you for the follow, dude. Again, welcome in. Okay, let's get the lobby set up for the final time this evening, gentlemen. We're just running a couple minutes behind the schedule, but we're not doing too bad, all considering. As we were considerably late getting underway in the first lobby. Friends only. And I'll just quickly set the lobby sessions up. The lobby is now open, Jay, if you want to pop it up in the manager's chat, dude, so they can invite their drivers in. If you're there, mate. Or have you got your mic on mute again? He's there.
Oh my god,
He's there. The man is there.
Yeah. Lobby open, yeah?
Yeah, lobby is open, dude. I'm just putting all the parameters in there now, mate. Okay. Alrighty, won't be too long, guys, and then we're going to be good to go. Qualifying sesh, 14 minutes, 18 minutes, short quali. Weather is dry. Realistic start time. Corner cutting on. Make sure I'm happy with that. Actually, I just realised it. Rage told me, didn't he? I've saved the settings. What a Burke. Alright, let me just double check these settings. I don't trust Codemasters, you see. You know what I mean, Jay? I save the settings, and when I load them up, there'll be something completely different. Alright, it's looking good.
Different.
Yeah, Austria, right track. It's a good start. Short quali, yeah. Clear and random. Oh no, that's not. It shouldn't be random. That's changed something. Yeah, that's changed something. Start time is realistic. Strict. Confirming is on. Okay, that looks good. All right. All right, we're good. We're good to go. Jay, if you want to go into spectate mode, mate.
Sorry.
There we go.
We should have.
So PSR are in, AMS are in, Velox Racing are in.
EMIXR
and WOR we're waiting for. Okie dokie. So just a couple of minutes away from lobby number 3, ladies and gents. Rexray, how you doing, boss? Good to see you, mate. And hey, mate, thanks for. There's the right camera. You're up there. Hey, thanks for helping me out last night, mate. Really appreciate that, Rexray. Much obliged. Same to BTX as well from FRA, helping me out. Greatly appreciated. You guys know what I'm talking about. Smokey's in from WOR, so there we go. Sasha, I think, is looking. Sasha Andre's in. He's good. I think. Did you see some of the race last night, Jamie? It was actually a pretty good battle. Nick got kind of shafted though at turn 2 with a couple of laps to go. He was really bulldozing his way through the field, and he got punted out.
I wasn't able to watch that race. I'll watch the replay when I can, because obviously I did see
it was
that
a good
it was
race, mate.
clearly a good race. I will watch it after this.
It was the first. The first round one of the no assist here in TIR, and it was an absolute banger, mate. The man himself, Levi, got the victory last night, just in the chat there, and yeah, had a lot of good drivers in there. MVR, WOR, PSI were there, FRA. We had a really good lineup, and thanks to the guys who jumped in. It was absolutely top tier. Alrighty, who's in the Alpine? Is that IXR tonight?
Yep.
Okay, so that's okay. Yeah. I tell you what, mate. From the last game, I'm seeing a lot of team changes here. You know, a lot of drivers driving for different teams.
Yeah, mate. Teams change very quickly.
Okay, can you invite Harvey Booth in, please, as well? I would like to see one more person monitoring. Come on, Levi, I got to ask the question, man. Why aren't you qualifying tonight, indeed? I was expecting to see you on track tonight, mate.
Harvey Booth, he did message me saying he won't be here anymore, but Jacob has just joined.
Jacob's there. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, we're pretty much set and prepped now, so I think we can crack on now. If you want to put a message up in the manager's chat, for the guys to ready up, and we can get underway with this final qualifying session. And I'm just going to double check the lobby settings one more time, because I'm just a paranoid old fart, really. I want to make sure it's all correct. You know, so we are running F1 2022 cars. All the assists are turned off. We're at the right track, which is always a really good start. Short quali, clear, and realistic start time. We'll be looking at corner cut strict, pot fermi is on, and we've got the car damage turned off, fuel mode is hard. Okay, yeah, we're good to go.
I'm very excited for this lobby.
Mate, the last lobby was outstanding. In fact, both lobbies so far have been really good, but this is, Yeah, this is the one I've been waiting for. Lobby number 3 with some really big teams. You've got Paradox Sim Racing in there. You've got World Online Racing in there. Wow. You've got some big names. AMS are there, Alien Motorsport, Velox. You know what I'm saying? IXR. And of course, Artemis as well, Team AEM. They are a team that are really going places at the moment. Dan's doing a fantastic job over at AM with the likes of Brett as well and AM. Are they going to be the breakout team of this season? Because every season we're looking for a team to try and break that glass ceiling. You know, you've got the WORs, you've got the Shizus. This is on console, obviously. You've got your FRAs, PSI. Is somebody else going to break through that glass ceiling and join them and hunt them down? We're going to find out this season. This Big 2 is going to be a fantastic competition this year. Let's go trackside though, and we'll take a look at the runners and riders once the game loads up properly. Okay. So yeah, at the moment TTM are leading. So at the moment, I mean, there's a couple of teams I think are already out, barring Stewart's investigations. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like ULM and PRT have not made it through as it stands. But there's going to be a few nervous teams now. FGE, Tempest, very, very nervous there. They're going to be hoping that some of these big hitting teams have an off night tonight if they're going to go through. Yeah, goated lap time, Harry. 0. Outstanding. All right. Let's get some telemetry on. All right, Alpha. You need to change that Twitch ID, Alpha. That's getting a bit old now, mate. You know what I mean? Okay. Is it PSR on track first? I'm trying to look. One of the blue cars. Yeah, it's PSR Nick. Of course, we saw Nick in action last night in the TIR Elite tier, and he was rapid around Jeddah last night. Very, very quick indeed. Oh, here we go then. So I'm going to keep the timing screens up there as well, and I'll populate them after. They will be, of course, double and triple checked before they're officially announced. This is just a guideline to give you an idea, but it's looking certainly TTM, CRT, and MVR. I think by my calculations, are through, guaranteed, because 9 teams go through to join FRA in the main tournament. Where's Decorus? Oh man, we remember Decorus, if I can get the words out right. Okay. Nick's about to start a flight. We're going to jump on board and let's see what he's got on his first flying run. And here we go. DRS open, back across the start-finish line, and it is showtime. Making its way down towards turn 1. Cars like to go wide, throw the car in, carry as much speed through turn 1 as possible without invalidating on the exit. It's nicely done. DRS open, making its way up the hill. Going to be looking for something like about a 16.5, maybe 16.6 split. 16 flat. My goodness me, this is potentially a stonking lap already. 16 flat sector 1 split. Comes out of turn 3. DRS opens and makes the run down to turn 4. And again, he'll take a wide approach, throw the car in, and try and carry as much speed for this long right-hander. But looking good so far, making his way now through turn 5, the little kink into turn 6 and 7. Sector 2 split will be coming up momentarily. 44.7 was a benchmark from last time. He's matched Tamino from the last lobby from TMG, so perhaps not quite as quick in sector 2 as some other cars. Let's have a look though, coming through turn 9 now, throws the car in. Again, it's all about carrying the speed all the way through turn 10, back on the power, beautiful use of the cambered curve, and PSR Nick goes through the 104.498 for his first run. That's a solid bank lap. Here comes Jack from VLX, about to come through now, 104.781 on his first run. See if he goes through with the 104.526 at PSR, looking good at the moment. Jay, find me some cars, dude. Typical F1's about to come through now for IXR. Ali Ferrari with 105.142, Sasha with the 105.252, typical the 104.898. See some good laps here already. Book's about to come through, he's invalidated. Zenin. Where's Smokey? Smokey's just coming through turn 1. Zenin's about to complete his first run. looks a pretty good lap actually from Zenny, to be fair. He was a late replacement, and it's a 104.665, puts him in P4. Very, very tiny lap indeed. I think Harris had he's on a push lap as well. Someone had a spin, I'm not too sure who it was. 44.691.
Race was slowing down to Smokey.
Ah, right, okay. Well, Harris is quicker at sector 2 split actually than Nick, to give you an idea. Racer from WOR goes quicker, Racer with a 104.332. That's your lead time. What about Harris? What can he do? This is a quick lap, so 104.459 takes P2. Jerry and Smokey, I think, are on flies. Jerry's going to get a tow there. Where's Smokey? Smokey's further up track. 45.0 split. 3/10 down on what we've seen so far. Has he found time in the final sector? Of course, former FRT driver. 104.800 puts him into P7. We're going to watch Jerry come through now real quick. He's going through turn 6, 45.0. Almost identical time there to Smokey as he makes his way down towards turn 9. 2 corners to go. What can Jerry do for AMS? He's seen Zenny, his teammate, go P5 already with that 104.665. Here comes Jerry, and it is a 104.824, puts him into P8. So that completes, well, Book didn't set a lap, but that completes the first run. Most of the guys getting the banker laps in, and it's looking really, really quick. Very, very solid banker laps.
I'm not sure if Smokey's going again or not.
Let's have a little look. Yeah, he's found time, mate. He was down at Sector 1. He was 10th down at Sector 1. He's found 7/100, so almost 2/10 in Sector 2 alone. But I think, is he pitting? I think he's pitting. He is coming in.
But he does know where that lost time is.
So I think that's the first round done. And there's going to be 2, possibly 3 more runs in the tank for these guys. Jack and PSR Nick are already out on track. Let's have a look where Nick is. There's Jack. Okay, Jack I think's our lead car. Mercedes is AMS Jerry coming into the pits.
Yeah, that is very cool.
So Jack's just prepping the car for his flying lap. Oh man. Okay, let's just let some traffic through, so I think Nick's going to become the lead car. Of course, the drivers are under instruction if they're coming to the pits to make an early call to move to the right-hand side of the track after turn 8. Okay, here comes Nick then, starting his second run. Did a 104.498 on his first. Can he improve? Let's see what happens. Makes his way through turn 1. Back on the power. We've got a car just coming out of the pits. Is that his teammate? Could be. Caesar, I think, is his teammate. It is. We'll move out of the way now. There he goes. Makes his way up through turn 3. Oh, a little bit deep. But is that perhaps his line? Because he did that on the first lap. Is that just basically to ensure he gets the traction out the corner? Interesting. It's an interesting line there from Nick. Making his way down towards turn 4 now. TGC Radius, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, dude. You're joining us here in the TIR World Series, the Big 2's qualifiers here in Austria. We're at the final lobby 3. Nick with a 44.6, so he's found a little bit of time in the second sector as he makes his way through 8, testing out the track limits, really pushing hard, making his way down towards turns 9 and 10 to complete his second run. What has he got? Has he found a bit more time in the final sector as he exits turn 10? Great use of the camber curb, back on the power, and it's a 104.309, the fastest lap JB's seen so far. That's an absolutely stonking lap. Jack also improved with a 104.606, so we've seen some good lap times. Typical is also up on his previous time. Got a couple of cars coming through. I may have possibly just missed a car, I'm not sure. Yeah, Sasha Andre just went P6, the 104.647. Typical 104.753 goes P8. Got the second Ferrari of Book coming through.
And Book does go up to
104.651. Yeah.
That's a final sector from Book there.
That's a good lap there from Book. Of course, he didn't set a lap in the first run, mates. This was his first push lap, so solid lap there for AEM. Cedar from PSR is now just coming through Sector 2 through turns 6 and 7. It's a 44.652 for his
Harris is up
2 split. Okay, where is Harris on track? Is he in front of him? He is in front of him. Right,
Not
jump on
before.
board Harris, then jump back to Caesar. We'll see what's going on there. Okay, right, Harris then, has he managed to, is he going to split
He's
WOR
invalidated.
PSI? He's invalidated. Let's go back on board. Caesar does improve, goes P2 with a 104.321. So as it stands at the moment, it's a PSR 1-2 in this particular lobby. But not for very long, because Smokey,
Not for
before I
very
even finish saying that, goes through the 104.177. That's the second fastest lap I think we've seen all night so far. Okay, Jerry is not on the push lap at the moment. Zenon is coming in. Who have we got? I don't think there's anybody on the flyer at the moment. I think Jerry will possibly go again. We'll stay with him.
I'm not sure he's going for a back-to-back again.
Say again, mate?
I think he will because what's Smokey now?
Smokey
Oh,
go-
no, I'm not sure if he's
is he
going
going-
back
is he
to back.
going again?
Is he already dead? I'm not sure.
Oh,
Actually.
stay on board. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
this is looking quick. We'll go on board of Smokey. Oh, 44.921. He's 3/10 down, so I don't think he's going to improve now. He can just come into the pits. Oh, got a spinner. One of the VLX drivers has dropped it to the exit of turn 8. Smokey is coming to the pits, and Jerry does come in. He's not pushing any further. That's I think it's Harris there at the moment.
Ali
He's gonna be coming
Ferrari.
in. So we've got Ali Ferrari from IXR on his outlap at the moment. So we'll see how he gets on. Okay, so we're about halfway through this final qualifying lobby. At the moment, it's WOR and PSI who are dominating this particular lobby. But I'm just looking at the times. I tell you what, TTMN, I think they've been the dark horses in this qualifying, because I've got them down as quicker than either of these two teams at the moment. Just. Anyway, here comes Ali Ferrari from IXR. Who did he drive for last season, mate? He was in Big T's last season, wasn't he? The main season. I can't think who he drove for now. I know the name.
I'm not.
Unless he was an assist season and switched up to the no assist. Just see how he gets on anyway. Alban comes in with a 9-month recommitment to the channel. Good to see you, my name man. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the recommitment to the channel, brother. Double thumbs up from the Racing Guru. Or big snap of oversteer there from Ali Ferrari, but was he impeded? That car in front, what was all that about? Possibly. But he's backed out of his lap anyway. Looks to be a bit, his connection looks a bit funky as well, to be fair. Racer's just coming through turn 3. He's taken the PSR Nick line. And now I think it's his teammate in front to give him the tow. Pulls out the way. Alpha, I've taken the sound alerts off, dude, so don't waste your channel points, dude. Okay, Racer slightly down in sector 2 split by 10th, so, and he's all, yeah, that's his lap, and he actually was a very good save there, he almost completely drops it. Nick's on his 3rd run.
That's nearly up.
We've got Jack at the moment. I'm trying to think if that's the lead car. We've got 2 WR drivers just about to start a lap. Like, it's VLX Jack's going through the final corner. Oh, it's invalidated on the exit. That's quite a harsh invalidation, to be fair. Sasha Andre. Just coming through the last couple of corners now. Currently sat in P7 for AEM. Can he improve? 104.647 is his quickest so far, and he does not improve. Basically matches his previous time. Book is about to come through as well. Maybe a steward's inquiry with Book now, because we weren't sure whether it's him or one of the other guys that blocked that. But Book does go much quicker, goes P5. The 104.387. Typical goes through. He improves, goes P8. Zenin is on a push lap as well now. Got 2 WOR drivers just behind. So we just watch Zenin's not on a push lap. He is about to come in the pits, I think. So it's all eyes now on Smokey and Racer. Smokey currently the fastest we've seen so far in this lobby, 104.177. Keep your eye on Racer. Racer backs out. So Smokey, 104, 102 improves again by 0.75 of a second. We're getting so close. We're getting on the cusp of the 103s here, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are really, really showing what they can do. Harris improves, stays P6 but does improve. He's a 100th behind Book. AMS Jerry is on a push lap. Let's see how he gets on. Makes his way through turn 4. Freeman, right, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, mate.
The next man, we got.
Oh, Jerry's dropped it.
Got the PSR driver, whose name I can't pronounce.
Here comes Caesar outside there. I can't remember his pronounce it myself, but he's improved. P2
Nick
for PSR.
Harris, I believe he might be down on his
Yeah,
time.
he's not on a push lap at the moment, mate. Jerry dropped it,
And
unfortunately.
Jerry,
Yeah, he's only had the one good strong lap so far. He's had 2 incidents on his 2 other laps. He ever heard of a pit limiter? 3.5 minutes to go in this final qualifying session. So what's going to happen here? Racer from M Racer from the WOR is on an outlap at the moment, so he'll be off lead car by the looks of it.
or potentially
Mate, I tell you what, I've been doing some mental arithmetic, and I'll tell you something now. This is really close. I think there's going to be a couple of really well-established teams that are not going to make it here. Yeah, there's going to be some squeaky sphincters in a few. There's a few team managers who'll be reaching for the toilet paper, I think. Looking at this. But of course, it's all to be confirmed. I'm going to, as I said before, I'm going to double check. This is just a guideline, the table there. Jay and I and the other admins will be going through everything with a fine-tooth comb. We'll be looking at any potential clips that have been sent in our way for blocking, for example. Alright, Racer's on a push lap at the moment, but he's down, he's not improving. Nearly a quarter of a second down, that's quite a substantial deficit he's going to have to make up here. I think that's just, is that his teammate? He's backed out. I wonder if he, yeah, right, Racer's not going to, so Racer is going to try and give Smokey a tow all the way around. I think he might go again himself as well. So it's going to be interesting because he's saving his battery. So they're going to go after each other, I think. Right, Jack is on the fly at the moment. No, behind them, Sasha Andre's on the fly as well. She's coming out turn 3, I think.
1, I believe.
Jack's backed out. Sasha Andre slightly up. Barney says, why are they letting typical race? Well, I've heard nothing to the contrary. You know what I'm saying? If anyone provides me with evidence, if there's evidence out there, then I'll take a good damn look. It's like I've always said, you know, I had to ban somebody from my own league not long ago, someone who I'd known for a long time for using homophobic language. It's unacceptable. It was an insta-ban. You know what I'm saying? Here comes Sasha Andre. Has he improved? 104.647. Yes! Goes P7 about 104.615. This is the final qualifying run now. Jay, if you can talk to me, I need to see some which cars to go on here, mate. What's that? Racer. Right, okay. Yep. Thank you. We've got the AM driver. Zenin's on the fly just behind as well, and also Smokey. Right, Racer's coming through. Currently sat in P4, the 104.332. Let's see, has he improved? Yes, he does improve. What about Zenin? Is he improving? Goes P10. Smokey stays well. VLX Jack about to come through. He's invalidated. VLX Harris is slightly up. Has he improved? Yes, he goes P4. This dropped Nick's, and Nick's out. That's it for PSR, I think. Book's about to come through now, but he is not on a push lap. He's not going to be able to complete another lap either. So we're going to have a look at AMS Jerry, and Ferrari's had a spin. So we're going to have a look at AMS Jerry.
That's down.
There's a simple way not get adverts, guys, who just subscribe. It's nice and easy. And if you're an Amazon Prime customer, you get a free subscription to your favourite streamer. And what can you say apart from the racing guru himself? Alright, checker flag is down. Not many cars in push laps. This is important for Jerry, but he's down on the split time. It's not looking good for AMS at the moment. He's going to come through. Can he find a miracle in the final couple of corners? Do something that's going to move him up the leaderboard here. Comes around the final corner. He's got a little bit deep on. He's dropped it at the back end. Yeah, went a little bit deep into the final corner. And I think that could be it. Jackson is way in. I think we've just got Smokey left. Smokey is just trundling over the line. Thank you very much, he says. And there we go.
Smokey was up, but he dropped it in the final corner.
Don't use our blocker, that's disgusting. Let's take in revenue away from the content creators. Awful thing to do. Okay, right, let's take a... I'm going to take a quick photo. Jay, if you can do the honours with the screenshots, dude.
I have screenshotted.
Okay, and I'll just do my little backup photo as well. Oh, if I can get it all in. There we go. Boom. Right, confirmation of the final lobby. Smokey and for WOR in first, either in second for PSR, race of WR and P3. Then we've got Harris for Velox in P4, Nick for PSR row 5, Book for AEM, and Sasha for AEM Ps 6 and 7. Typical for IXR in 8, Velox Jack in 9, and the two MS drivers Zen and Jerry 10 and 11, and Ali Farai from IXR in P12. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to stay on this page because I want to. In fact, no, do you know what? I'm going to go. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm going to go away to the command center for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to add this all up, and then see if we can get some kind of final point score. Okay? So don't go away, guys. Let's head back to the command center. And I'm going to add these all up and see what we've got. I'm going to see what we've got, guys. Okay, to give you a provisional result. It is no more than a provisional because, to say, there will be things that we do have to have a look at and make sure everything's all hunky-dory. So, okay, let's get these times posted in. So Smokey did a 64.102 and Racer did a 64.290. So I think WOR are comfortably through, I believe, looking at this. Okay, see the 64.227. PSR Nick, where's Nick? Did a 64.309. Okay, so that's their time. VLX Harris did a 64.307. And what did Jack do? 64.606. Alrighty, then we've got AEM book the 64.387. That's a mighty lap. Oh, not 654 second lap. Why is my mod stopping those words? Weird. So AEM book the 64.387. Okay, and Sasha the 64.415. Good qualifying times there, consistent qualifying times there from AEM. And then we've got the IXR drivers, typical the 64 point. If I can get this in, 557. Ali with a 65.144. Okay, and finally, last but not least, AMS 64.665, and 64.824 for Zenin. Okay, I'm going to sort that, and then I'm going to make sure I'm happy with it and stick it on screen. Right, so I'm going to filter that, sort that from smallest to largest. Okay, interesting. All right. Can you head back to the main stream for the right cam? In fact, you know what? I can probably put it on here actually. No, I'm going to do it on the mainstream. Oh, it's not a PSI G shot lap. Turn that off. Turn that graphic off. Right, so that's what we've got, ladies and gents. Let's try and let's pick the bones out of this. WOR were the fastest team by around about 7/100th of a second from TTMM. Talk to me nicely. PSR looks like they've qualified in P3. CRT, it's great to see Continental back, qualifying in P4. Novus, GG's to Nathan and the boys in 5. AM in 6. Velox in 7. Visceral 8. And FRT have qualified in 9th. That's all provisional. We need to double check it all. But it looks like BRT, AMS, FGE, Tempest, IXR, PRT and ULM, as it stands at the moment, have been eliminated from qualifying, but that is subject, of course, to a lot of proof checking. So don't take that as gospel. That's just to give you a rough guide. But your qualifiers, as it stands: WOR, TTMN, PSR, CRT, MVR, AEM, VLX, VSR, and FRT. They will join, as it stands, again with the caveat, they will join FRA in the main tournament itself. The top 9 all qualifying as is, but so we will be checking, be double checking the screenshots. So I've entered the times right, because just a tenth, just transposing one digit could make all the difference. So it's all going to be double checked. And once we're happy, we'll post up on the TIR World Series server, and of course we'll post it on Twitter as well, congratulating all the teams that have made it through. But fear not, those teams that have just missed out, because it's feasible. We've seen it before, you know, the odd event where tournaments where teams happen to drop out, you know, something happens and all of a sudden a slot becomes available. So don't despair. Yorin, yeah, 9 teams go through to join yourselves. Okay. All right. But there we go. That's your qualifying, guys. Jay, thanks for doing comms, man. Sorry, I'm old deaf, mate. And it's on me, not you. Don't blame. I'm just old, mate. You know,
I'm not trying to target and say what you just said. You're old, you're deaf. I was at work at 7 and out until 5.
That's a long day, mate, on a Sunday. That's a long day.
Especially when you're working in the back of the kitchen.
I mean, Jay, you know me anyway. You've known me for a long time. You know what I'm like. Yep. I'm like so deaf. Gonna chuck a raid over. Don't go away, guys. Got one of my good friends, Shrews, the Shroominator. He's currently streaming, I believe, a league race. TPL, I think he's streaming. I'd like to chuck him a raid, so don't go away. Join us with the raid. We're going to show him some beer and kebab TIR love, and go and say hello. I was going to set the raid up, but I hope you enjoyed tonight's content, the qualifying session. It was a blast. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. And thank you for all the new followers as well. We're almost at 2,000 followers now on Beer and Kebab TV, which is absolutely amazing for an old fart like myself. So thank you so very much indeed. I'll be back tomorrow night. Yes, it's the Assist 2's qualifiers tomorrow night, and it's even more competitive than ever. We've got 4 qualifying lobbies. Of course, ET, the Euro Titans, they pre-qualify as defending champions. They're already through to the Assist 2's main event itself. But for everyone else, it's going to be some hard yakka tomorrow night, that's for damn sure. But let's go and chuck the raid over to Nige. Really appreciate your company, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Until then, on behalf of all of us here at the TIR World Series, we'll speak to you soon. Paul, thanks a lot, man. That means a lot, brother. That really means a lot. And we'll have to get together soon, mate. Have a chat. It's been a long time. We haven't spoken for 6 years, dude. But thank you all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Assist 2's. Take care. Godspeed.